All right, so we're on here on Mr. Pete's roof, doing a repair attempt for State Farm. Gonna do a couple things first, but before we get started, got a couple things down. His claim number 4263M274V. It is currently 66 degrees and it is March 7th. So we're gonna try to do this repair attempt. State Farm's paid for 3 shingles on the entire roof. So we're gonna try and simulate that and determine if this roof is repairable based on a journal entry that I'll apply to the report I sent in. A couple things, got some failure points, delamination, tears, pull throughs, mat transfers, creases. We got our control area down here. I'm gonna go grab my pry bar. We're just gonna do a couple things real quick. Test this control area to see, hey, is there any delamination to this roofing system? You know, there is some granule loss. You can see there is some. It's pretty warm outside, so expect some flexibility with these shingles, but for the most part, there's some, but very little, and I'll take some pictures of that as well. And then we'll go up here to the shingle that State Farm has paid for. Again, take a couple pictures of that. And kind of do the same thing. So we're going to test and see, hey, is there any delamination prior to manipulating this shingle? There's a tear right there. There's some. Again, it's pretty warm, but everything still seems to be intact. So we'll begin. So grab my cushion right here and get everything started. So we're gonna have to first unseal this. This is torn. And then we'll go to this course, make sure, again, this was prior torn, but we have some tears right here, and then make sure this is unsealed next to it, just so we have room to manipulate. And then this course up above, tear right there. Make sure we have enough room to operate. So I'm going to have to find where these nails are to remove them, pull them out so that we can do this repair. Again, it's a pretty steep roof, so try not to fall off. Here, and this is the shingle. Fastener. See, make sure I get everything that I'm missing. I'll take a couple of pictures, some of these tears, document a couple of things. There's another one. Here as well. So make sure I move this last. Of course, this up here. So far. Right here, so this should just pull out. Make sure there's no fasteners. Okay, so here's the shingle that we removed. Set that off to the side. Take a couple more photos of what we've done. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the new shingle. So this is just a temporary repair. Again, I want to make sure I document the proper angle that I'm going to have on these shingles in order to put my hammer to have clearance to nail these new fasteners. So we removed 8 fasteners, so I'm going to replace 8 fasteners and then we'll go from there. And make sure everything's lined up as best as possible, and then we'll get started. Try not to slip here. Top. Took these out. Okay, hand this to my partner. We're gonna test couple things again, so determine if this is repair successful. So I'm going to go back down to my control area again, just one more time to see who we have. Again, we have a little delamination. For the most part, everything's still stuck. I mean, it's old roof, so the system's starting to fail, but everything is still in place for the most part. And then go back up here to our repair area. Again, several points just from manipulation of the shingles, tears, that delamination has occurred. And I'll make sure get some pictures of that. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here, count up our failure points, and put everything in the report. Thanks, guys.